Peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree? Yes, we have projects. I have more projects. We're going to do some more. I love this stuff. This peel and stick wallpaper is so versatile. I can't wait to show you more projects that we can make with that. I'm telling you, the sky's the limit. You can make so many things with them. And the cool thing is that they are removable if you need to. I never have. Anyways, friends, today we have 5 super easy projects that are budget friendly, and we're going to be using these peel and stick wallpaper for them. So fun. If you love easy DIY Dollar Tree crafts and things that make people say, whoa, you made that? Then welcome home. You're in the right place. We've got a lot of fun, easy DIYs to get to. I'm so excited you're here. Thanks for being here, friends. Now let's get to it. Okay, starting off strong with our peel and stick wallpaper projects, we are going to make some adorable and easy magnets. Can't wait for you to see it. Ready to have some fun with some Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper? This is going to be so much fun. We're going to make fridge magnets, but they're going to be adorable. So for this project, I use these cute little frames from Dollar Tree. I also have some magnets. I have some scraps of peel and stick wallpaper. And then I have these cute little wood stickers also from Dollar Tree. All of this is from Dollar Tree. Look how cute those are. Love them. All right. So you're going to say, this is so easy. I can't even. You guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, this was so stupid easy, right? So you're just going to take apart your frame, take that little paper out, and then we're just going to figure out what that backer size is and figure out what the pattern is that you want to be showing in your frame, right? Like you could have a butterfly or whatever pattern you're using and just, kind of just adjust it. I used a pen to just mark where that backer would go. And here's the deal, friends. I didn't even actually stick it on anything because I wanted to be able to, listen, if you've been around here long enough, you know that I have some commitment issues. And so I don't want to waste the little frame. So I figured, you know what? Let's just cut it out. And then we're just going to put it in the frame. And then we can change it out depending on the season or your vibe or whatever, right? Like, look at how cute. And no, I'm not taking the little backer off of it, the little easel part. I'm leaving it. Then I decided to take one of those cute little wood stickers and just stick it on the inside of the frame, and it says hello, and you can see the cute little butterfly underneath. Then I'm going to take one of our magnets, and it fits really good if you have it oriented in a landscape kind of, no, it's portrait. Listen, love me through it. You see which, it's up and down instead of side to side. Love me through that. I know, directions are hard. Anyways, when you do it the up and down direction, it fits perfect. If you do it the wider version, it doesn't fit as good, but it's fine. And again, I use these little wooden stickers, and look at this cute little butterfly one. This one it slays me. Like, look at how cute that is, right? And I'm going to do the same process. I just cut out the piece of the peel and stick wallpaper and put it on the inside, put my frame back together, and then just glued a magnet on the back. Again, if you wanted to, I suppose you could remove the little easel, but then you can't use it on your desk or whatever. Just a thought. Anyways, and you'll see I did 3 of them because I love the number 3. You'll see here, I'm going to do this one, the sideways version. And again, the magnet doesn't fit perfect on it. Like, look at how cute it looks though, right? And I put a cute little hello wooden sticker on it. Gosh, these little stickers, if you can find them at your Dollar Tree, snag them when you can, because look at, it's so cute and you can embellish so many fun things with it. Like, come on, that's adorable, right? And it's got that cute little shiny butterfly behind it. Adorbs. Here I am just, again, gluing on the back, but see how it doesn't quite fit? So when you put it on your fridge, it's going to go cattywampus on you. If that doesn't bother you, move forward smartly. If it would bother you, maybe use a smaller magnet. That might work, or remove that easel part, and that also would work. But look at how cute these are. Are you kidding me? I love them. And here they are on my fridge. What? I know. That was fun, right? Okay, coming up next, let's make a clipboard, but make it pretty, but make it easy. Yes, please, and thank you. more fun with Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper and make a super cute clipboard. For this project, I'm going to be using some, this is like some macrame cording, some ribbons, some lace, all sorts of whatever coordinates with your wallpaper. I also obviously have a clipboard from Dollar Tree, and I have peel and stick wallpaper. You're going to need two sheets. Why can't I even speak? 2 sheets. So I removed the sticker from our clipboard, and then I just cut off a little bit of the excess of the wallpaper just so that it wasn't all over the place and I wasn't wasting it. Then I removed the backer and I did the back first. I felt like it was a little easier. I'm going to put a little bit on, and then I'm going to use the shiny part of my ruler to kind of slide it across the wallpaper so that it goes on my clipboard without any bubbles or wrinkles. And there it is. Now you want to make sure there's 2 little like buttons on the back. You just want to make sure that you go around them so that they actually stick. Now, one way you can do the excess is to use an X-Acto knife like this and just go around, obviously protect your surface with a cutting mat and then go around and cut it off. And ta-da! Look at how pretty, right? It's so pretty. I will show you a different way too, but let's do the front. So the front, again, I cut off a bit of the excess of our wallpaper. And then what I'm going to do is start from the bottom, and I'm going to align it to the bottom. And then same process we did in the front, on the back. We're going to put the shiny part of the smooth part of our ruler and smooth it across so that the wallpaper is on. And it's going to go all the way up to the clip. Now see, that's the clip part. And I really made a big crease there so that I can see with my X-Acto knife where I could cut it. And then I just use my X-Acto knife to cut across. And then I cut with scissors just to meet that line that we cut. Is it perfect? No. And guess what, friends? It doesn't have to be. That's the beauty of crafting, right? Like, come on. We can do this for fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. Cut yourself some slack. Don't get crazy pants. It's okay. Let's just have fun with it, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. And the more you do it, the better it's going to be. Just saying. Anyways, off of my crafty soapbox. All right. And then we're going to do the same process as we did before. I use my X-Acto knife and I go and I just cut off the excess. But you can, I thought I showed you this, but I guess I did. Oh, maybe I do. You can sand off the excess and it works just fine because it's like paper. And that's all I'm doing here. It's just sanding up. Yes, sometimes I forget what I actually have in my video. And when I do the voiceover, I don't remember. That's okay. But look you could stop right there. Are you kidding me? Right? Super pretty. You can write on it, with paper on it. And it's not going to be all lumpy bumpy if you put fabric or something like that. Now, the next level to this, I took the little clips off of my clipboard clip. And now what we're going to do is take our ribbon and fold it in half, put the loop end in first, and then put the ties in. And we're going to do that all the way around the clip. I kind of mixed it up. I did, like a little ribbon. Then I did the macrame cording. Just kind of mix it up however you see fit. And look at that art. I love it. I love it so much. This makes me want to make a list. Well, why would we have a clipboard when we don't have a pen? Let's make a pen. It's so easy. Oh, hey, hi. Before we go any further, don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you don't miss out on any of the Crazy Pants DIY fun. Hey friends, we're going to have some more fun with Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper. Tonight we're going to do a super easy pen. For this project, I have some pens I got from, I think, Five Below. They're $1 for 4 of them. Was so easy. I think it was $1. Yeah. And then I have some scrap of peel and stick wallpaper. So what I'm doing here is just kind of figuring out how long I need to cut my wallpaper. I did take my pen apart just a bit, just so I can really get a good edge on it. And that's all I'm doing here. And yes, I'm just eyeballing it because you know what? It's okay. It'll work. It'll be We don't need to stress about it, right? Like this, it's a pen. We're not solving the world's problems. We're just making a pen and having fun doing it. So all I'm doing here is I cut it to the length of our pen barrel, and then I just kind of wrap it around to get how much we need to wrap the pen, and then I cut it. That's it. Then we're going to take the backer off of our wallpaper. I forgot what it was for a second. And then we're going to add it to our pen. And that's all we're doing. You just line it up to the edge Now, I line mine up on I go from the top where the clicker is and down. And the reason why is because it's easy if I need to sand it, because if I didn't measure properly, then I could sand it a little bit easier. That's all. That's the only reason why. And then I'm going to adhere one end, and then we're going to just roll the pen onto the wallpaper. Like, it's that easy. It's so cool. Look at how fun. What? Yeah, the pen's done. I know. Now, I did have to, because it just had a little bit of overhang, so I just took my sanding block and just sanded off the excess. There it is. Da-da. It's ta-da, not da-da. Whatever. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. It's fine. Anyways, there it is. Look at how cute. I mean, stop. And then I just add the ink part again with the tip to the pen. There is you got to get it into the clicker part. That's the only, it just takes a hot minute if you're using these pens. Other pens probably aren't nearly as problematic as these, but that's the hardest part of this project. And there it is. Obviously, you got to check the clicker on it and make sure it's good. But yeah. And guess what? It matches with the clipboard we made too. If you didn't see me make that, go back and watch, because that is so easy and so awesome. Coming up next, this is one of my favorites. We're going to embellish a regular legal size notepad, but we're going to use the wallpaper, and my mind is blown and I'm obsessed. We're not done with that peel and stick wallpaper yet. We're going to make a super cool notebook, and you're not going to believe how easy this is. For this project, I'm going to use a scrap of Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper, and this is just a notebook. It's a notepad that I had gotten from Walmart or Target. I don't remember, but it's just one of those like legal pads. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the backer off of our peel and stick wallpaper. Ta-da. And listen, it's going to sound crazy, but I kind of pull up that binding that's on the top just a little bit so we can sneak this wallpaper in it. Now, if I were to do this again, which you know I will, I would probably cut this down widthwise before I did this part, but I wasn't sure that it was going to work. And spoiler alert, it does. But anyways, all I'm doing here is just making some creases as I go. See how it's under that binding? And then I just crease it. And now we're going to fold it over that binding. And again, we're creasing as we go so that it makes a nice sharp line and there are no wrinkles, bumps, or anything like that. And see how it just... Then you're going to just go over the back, same process, make sure it's nice and smoothed out. But do you see how I probably should have done the width of our notebook? I probably should have done that. I thought about it after and I was like, but you know what? If you don't, it's okay. Like all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut off the excess and then we'll use an X-Acto knife to cut off the rest. So if you happen to get excited about your projects like I do and you don't think it through clear to the last step, all is not lost. You can still fix it. And that's what I'm doing here. You can just go with an X-Acto knife and do it, or you can go with scissors, whatever. But see, all I'm doing is just trimming it up. Now, listen, if you have a technique to do these edges that I don't know, tell me in the comments because I am so willing to learn. I am coachable, friends. So you tell me your ways and I will implement for sure. But anyways, here again, all I'm doing here is just cutting off the excess, making sure to not make sure your X-Acto knife, if you're going to do it this way, is really sharp, because if you do this and it's not sharp, it's going to tear that peel and stick wallpaper. And then it's going to make you sad because it's going to, have a tear mark on it. And it's not going to be as nice as it could be, I guess. This is the other way I had mentioned that you could just cut it off, but you can't get really, really close to the edge if you just cut it with scissors. So you may have to go back over and use your X-Acto knife. I find that cutting it and then using my X-Acto knife worked just a little bit better in there. Look at, are you kidding? And again, I'm just making sure that it's really close to the notebook when I cut it, and that's it. Look how... Do you see the possibilities for this? Oh my Lanta. I mean, I love it. Listen, you know who I am too. If you've been here long enough, you know I love me a matchy-matchy set. And are you kidding? Look we did a clipboard. We did the notebook to match and a pen. Yes, please. This would make a great gift, by the way. If you have somebody that loves paper products, this would make a great gift. Teacher gift. Yes, please and thank you. Or how about a gift for yourself? You're right. You have permission. Okay, last up, we are going to make a beautiful sign using Dollar Tree wallpaper, and I'm even surprised yet again that it came out so nice. I can't wait for you to see it. Let's use some Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper on this fall decor and make it super pretty. For this project, we are going to use this, I don't even know, it's a little sign from Dollar Tree. It was a fall decor piece. I also have this little sign from Dollar General. I have some pieces of, these are just ribbons, and this gorgeous piece of wallpaper from Dollar Tree. It's the peel and stick. Now, I just kind of took all of the embellishments off, and then I used my little knife to get that circle part off. There it is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my peel and stick wallpaper down just a bit. I just didn't want to waste a whole bunch of it because if you know this wallpaper, this particular pattern is sometimes hard to find. So I wanted to conserve as much as I could. I'm going to stick the wallpaper on the non-patterned side. And then we're going to use our sanding block to sand off the excess. There you go. Perfect. Look how pretty that is. Then I'm going to go to the inside, the big part of the sign, and I'm going to go with some wax, and I'm just waxing it. I was trying to distress it to make it look a little bit more like the little sign that we're going to be using. So then I decided, you know what, the wax wasn't doing it for me, so I decided I'm going to start sanding it. So I go one way sanding, and then I go the other way, and it looks like cross hatches, and I just love the way that looks. Look at how fun that is. It's distressed and I'm there for it. But I was still not satisfied. So I decided to take some, this is Dixie Belle paint. The color is Pine Cone. And I used a dry brush method. And I'm just dry brushing on some of that paint. Then once that dried, I took some, I think the color is Caviar. It's a black chalk paint. And I'm doing the same process. I'm using a dry brush method and just brushing it on. Again, we don't want full coverage. We want it to look almost like, wood. So, well, we want it to look like wood, not almost wood. We want it to look like wood. So that's all I'm doing here is just dry brushing so that we can kind of mimic wood. Let that dry. Then we're going to add some hot glue. I suppose you could use heavy duty glue if you needed to. I wasn't because it's kind of like, this is like paper. And so then I hot glue, add our piece that we put our peel and stick wallpaper on. And then I'm going to take some jute and just hang that little sign from Dollar General on it. Oh my goodness. Listen, I know that the Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper isn't mint, but the florals in the Dollar General sign match up with the florals from the Dollar Tree wallpaper. So I was like, yes, we're doing it. So then I have this cute little organza ribbon and some cotton ribbon. I just take a few strips and I'm just tying it on the neck of that sign and I'm just making it into a bow. Like super simple, not overcomplicating it. I was kind of figuring out whether I wanted to just have long tails on it or if I wanted to make a bow. I decided on a bow at the end and we're just going to fan it out and adjust it. But what? Look at how pretty that came out, right? I'm so excited about this. I love it. Well, there you go. 5 super fun, easy to do, and budget-friendly projects that we made using Dollar Tree peel and stick wallpaper. I am so excited. I love how they came out. My notebook was my favorite, but tell me in the comments, which one was your favorite? Anyways, friends, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that bell notification and that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the Crazy Pants DIY fun. I appreciate you being here, friends. Thanks so much. Okay, now it's your turn. Go make something pretty.